Oleksandr Usyk is a true master of the ring. Possessing a high level of IQ, phenomenal speed, impeccable footwork, and lightning-fast combinations, these qualities have propelled him to become an Olympic champion, an undisputed world champion in the professional ranks, and the record breaker. Today, we will delve into 5 Oleksandr Usyk's fights that shocked the boxing world. In his 10th professional bout, Oleksandr Usyk steps into the ring to contend for the WBO World Champion title against Poland's Krzysztof Glowatski. At the time of the fight, the Polish champion boasted an impeccable record of 26 victories without a single loss, but experts still considered him an underdog. From the very beginning, the Ukrainian fighter showcased more activity, attacking from different angles, keeping Glowatski at a distance, and overall fully controlling the bout.
Krzysztof Glowatski is the world champion. He's not a fancy punch picker with straight shots. Glowatski loads with everything. That's a nice little shot.
Those elbows of Usyk, he can be hit.
Usyk must be wary of these counters. These are Leonards.
The Leonards, absolutely.
But it's very rare in such a big man.
Oh, big left hand, right hand. And it really is a tremendous effort.
Adjusting that angle's a bit. They're good shots. Welcome to the crew videos. That's a great 1-2 there from Usyk.
After 12 one-sided rounds, Oleksandr emerged victorious by unanimous decision of the judges.
Champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
By achieving this feat, Usyk became the first boxer in history to capture a cruiserweight world title in just 10 professional bouts, surpassing the legendary Evander Holyfield's record.
What's the name of your opponent?
It's Marco Huck.
In the fight against Marco Huck, which took place as part of the World Boxing Super Series quarterfinals for the Muhammad Ali Trophy, Oleksandr Usyk etched his name into boxing history once again. From the first round, Oleksandr claimed the center of the ring and began delivering body shots. While Huck's best moment came in the 4th round with a right hook, Usyk responded with a 6-punch combination that sent the German reeling. Usyk's power and pressure made Huck frequently retreat. At the times, he looked exhausted and bewildered. Only the gong of the end of the 7th round saved him from premature defeat. It seemed like Usyk could end the fight at any moment, and in the 10th round he finally did so. With this victory, Oleksandr defended his WBO title for the 3rd time and advanced to the semi-finals of the World Boxing Super Series. In the bout against Gasv in July 2017, Oleksandr Usyk achieved greatness in the sport of boxing. The final match of the World Boxing Super Series saw not only Muhammad Ali titles on the line, but all 4 championship belts as well. Usyk, typically a patient starter, knew he couldn't afford to give away any rounds in this fight. He was well prepared and knew how to neutralize the Russians' pressure. With the sound of the bell, Oleksandr began to use his jab to measure the proper distance, frequently changing angles and moving to his right. Usyk completely controlled the fight, giving a boxing lesson to a powerful puncher like Gasv. Gasv's best moment came in the late 4th round, after Usyk's jab.
But I think he's going to come on strong as the fight wears on. Beautiful right hand.
Right hand from Gasv, and he follows up with another thunderbolt that was wide of the mark. The best punch of the contest in terms of headshots landed by Gasv.
But the Ukrainian's dominance became evident from the 5th round onwards, as he fully adapted to his opponent and showered Gasv with his combinations. In the latter rounds, Usyk was simply toying with the undefeated boxer holding 2 championship belts. The judges had an easy task in selecting a winner. Oleksandr Usyk emerged victorious, earning all 4 belts and etching his name in history as undisputed cruiserweight champion. In his first and only defense as the undisputed world champion, Oleksandr Usyk faced off against Britain's Tony Bellew. It was only the sixth time in boxing history that all four major world titles were at stake in a single bout. Usyk approached the fight cautiously, not forcing the action, but rather to adapt to his opponent's style. In turn, Bellew successively countered, repeatedly landing his shots.
Super serious. He's got bags of experience with expertise, so good shot from Bellew there. And landing. Also with the right. Not let him get set. And when they get in close.
Starting from the fourth round, Oleksandr began adjusting to his opponent. He delivered the left hook to Bellew's head, causing the Briton to retreat.
For me, it was even. You couldn't really score anyone to win the first round. It's a bit of a standoff ball. Oh, big left hand from Usyk.
Bellew's counterattacks lost their sharpness, and his footwork slowed down, showing signs of fatigue. In the eighth round, Bellew started retreating, and Usyk finished the bout with a powerful left hook.
Well, Usyk is really closing this gap with real, minimum of the foot shot. Taking lights out for Tony Bellew. Dave Colwell straight in the ring.
For Bellew, this fight marked the end of his career, while for Oleksandr Usyk, it was his last in the cruiserweight division. With this victory, he concluded a series of 6 consecutive wins for the world title on his opponent's home turf. On September 25, 2021, Oleksandr Usyk faced off against the heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. From the beginning, Oleksandr dominated the ring, displaying more agility and throwing more punches than the reigning champion. Joshua's preemptive shots in early rounds didn't find their mark, as the 34-year-old Ukrainian boxer made Joshua miss. In the third round, Usyk's left cross rocked Joshua, giving the Briton a taste of vulnerability.
The challenger from the Ukraine, and a beautiful shot, and Joshua's had here.
Joshua managed to showcase his skills in 5th and 6th rounds. However, Usyk continued to control the situation. In the 7th round, Oleksandr stamped Joshua with a left hook to the chin, causing his opponent to stagger.
And then Usyk likes the throw, he gives you a few down the middle. Good shot from Usyk.
Usyk maintained control throughout the fight, and Joshua's significant weight advantage didn't affect Usyk's mobility. Although Joshua managed to briefly press Usyk against the ropes in the 9th round, he soon returned to his corner with a bloodied nose after receiving a punch to the face in the final seconds of the round. By the decision of the judges, Usyk defeated Joshua and became a new heavyweight champion, holding the WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO titles. Oleksandr became the third Ukrainian, after Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko, to win championship belts in a heavyweight division. The bout between Oleksandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua for the world heavyweight title was recognized as the event of the year 2021 by the Ring magazine.